Longtime Mayor of Danbury, Republican Mark Boughton, has made his first official move toward running for governor next year. Newsay's chief political correspondent Mark Davis is live with more on Boughton and his ever-growing field of Republicans. Mark?
Hi, and good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. A potential Republican primary for the gubernatorial nomination is 1 year away, but the insider's game to get the nomination has to begin early. Danbury Mayor Mark Boughton claims to have 12,000 Twitter followers. A self-described social media addict, he says he changes phones like socks. He has set his sights on the job of another frequent Twitter user, Governor Daniel Malloy.
This morning, we have filed an exploratory committee for the office of governor.
The six-term mayor of Danbury becomes the second Republican to make an official move toward entering next year's race for governor. State Senate Minority Leader John McKinney of Fairfield became the first last month. Boughton, who is seeking a seventh term as mayor in November, says he is going the exploratory committee route now because he needs the time to raise $250,000 in small donations in order to qualify for public financing next year.
As somebody who doesn't come from an area of means and doesn't come from a wealth standpoint, I understand what people are facing with high gas prices, high electrical prices.
That's an obvious dig at the man considered the Republican frontrunner, former Ambassador Tom Foley of Greenwich. Foley spent $10 million, mostly his own money, in his narrow loss to Governor Malloy in the last election. Boughton was Foley's running mate. Foley told me last November that he's planning to run. Today, he said he's still planning. McKinney, whose district includes Sandy Hook, worked with the Democratic governor and legislative leaders on the massive gun control bill passed back in April in response to the school shooting. Boughton calls the new law flawed and says he's not sure he would have signed it.
I believe that the parents of Newtown deserved an answer or some kind of legislative response. I don't know if that particular bill is the right vehicle. I don't think we did anything in terms of enhancing school safety.
Now, McKinney is also planning to use the public financing system for qualified candidates. It means about $1.2 million for a primary, about $6 million for the November election. Daniel Malloy is the first governor ever to be elected under Connecticut's public financing system. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.